So every time when I was young, they keep pointing fingers at me like he's the problem. This is
Dia
the boy.
culprit lah.
Yeah,
Dia
this is the
punca lah.
culprit. Dia punca. And I'm tall. Even I'm 10 years old, but I'm looks like 17. So they all think I am the one leading these young boys and do stuff.
Macam mana, Duke? What was the conversation like for you to come back into the fold as head coach of the Bunga Raya?
Oh, at first, when I retired playing rugby, I had this idea of giving back to the community. So I come back, I started academy and started to coaching local club to play the Piala Agong and everything. So last 5 years we've been playing Piala Agong. I played 2 and then I coached 2. And all of that, the coaching was like successful. And so I thought like, okay, maybe I have my next gig on the coaching. So maybe I will try my best to go up. And last year they offered, but I was a pretty busy baby coming in the way. So I didn't take the offer. This year they offer and I was able to take it. And I wanted to challenge myself in the bigger stage. So I told myself like, okay, enough of being Jago Kampung. Try something at the bigger stage. So yeah, we are going to Bangkok on July. So I need to prepare the team for that.
Cabaran ni macam mana, Duke? Because prior I know that you used to get annoyed when people ask you when are you going to coaching post retirement, because Duke melihat diri sendiri sebagai seorang pemain rugby.
Yeah.
But now you're getting the biggest gig in the country.
Yeah.
Head coach of the 15s.
I think the transformation to head from athlete to not athlete anymore, individual, the identity crisis was there. For last 2 years, I've been struggling with identity crisis. But on top of that, the fatherhood come in, so this crisis doesn't feel that big anymore. The fatherhood is like even more challenging. So I just focus on fatherhood. And then I was doing rugby as a passion to somewhere that I can go and let it out. But happens to be it works well for me. So I think the transition is smooth on my. But the tanggungjawab as carrying the national team, it's always an honor to carry the national flag on your chest. And as a head coach, it's even more bigger responsibility. Now, if I have 40 players, I have 40 different problems that I need to handle. And satu lagi, saya kenal semua player, pemain-pemain di Malaysia, kebanyakan players. Yang upcoming new players pun saya dah nampak dia orang main di Piala Agong apa semua. Buat masa sekarang, saya cuba pilih player yang saya nampak. Tapi saya harap satu hari nanti saya dapat bantuan daripada seluruh Malaysia, tim-tim di Malaysia, bantu bagi sumbangan players dekat national team so kita boleh membina tim yang lebih bagus lah.
So, menerima pelawaan, accepting the invitation untuk jadi head coach skuad kebangsaan ni, ni merupakan pelawaan kali kedua. The second time bila datang ni, did you feel in your heart that you had to say yes?
I know it's coming because my coaches and all, they're like, bro, you should try national team, man. You should like tell them that you are ready. I'm like, bro, I'm not ready. That's why I didn't say anything. So I know it's coming. And first time when I rejected, I felt bad. I'm not really, because if I can do it, I want to do it. So last time I couldn't do it. So I'm like, oh, I can't do it this year. So this time when it comes, before they finish the sentence, I'm like, yes, coach, I take it. So it was exciting. It was exciting. And I think it's going to help me to build my routines again as a head coach, because now I'm just going AWire, petang coaching, in the evening, business and everything. But I think this will help me to get my schedule routines right. So I'm looking forward to it.
So sekarang ada structure lah.
Yeah, now I'm building the structure.
Apa impian Duke untuk skuad kebangsaan?
Untuk national team ni, sebab saya nampak banyak bakal. So kita selalu ada masalah kewangan, masalah ni. So saya punya impian, saya nak naikkan taraf professionalism di rugby Malaysia. So saya minta bantuan dekat semua orang, dekat coaches lain pun untuk bantu saya untuk naikkan taraf daripada manager, daripada water boy, daripada committee members. Everybody need to be professional. Yeah, then I think money is abundance. You always will get money when you set the standard. So right now we don't have the standard, and past decades we have like a lot of problems in and out. So I think now is my time to clear and gain the trust back from rugby community and penyokong to the national team.
Duk melihat kepada keperluan ada perubahan daripada segi budaya lah, the culture in the team. Jauh berbeza budaya rugby Malaysia daripada segi profesionalisme tu kalau dibandingkan dengan apa yang Duke lalui sebagai seorang pemain profesional.
Yes, saya rasa banyak kebezaan di culture profesional. Tapi professional culture yang saya pergi main tu dalam 50 ke 60 tahun dia orang dah berada di tempat profesional. So dia orang pun sedikit demi sedikit berubah untuk menjadi lebih baik. So kita start daripada kosong dan kita tengok apa kita boleh bina lebih baik dan mungkin 10 tahun nanti kita dah build the standard. So next one datang dia akan lebih jauh, bawa lebih jauh.
Okay. Kontrak berapa tahun? 2 tahun?
Tak, ni 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
6 months apa yang you boleh buat? Why 6 months?
So this 6 months I have 2 tournament, satu di Bangkok, satu lagi Asian Championship. So saya punya target Asian Championship. So dalam 6 months ni saya dapat cari players, saya dapat develop players. Walaupun kita tak buat centralized untuk 6 months, dalam 6 months ni saya akan panggil untuk semua training. So I can build the team from zero in the 6 months. The first one is just to bring in all the players yang saya nampak. Then during this 6 months saya akan fill in the gap that saya perlu. So I think 6 months is good for me to show them a good KPI. Then if everything okay, we will follow.
So Asian Championship, apa cabaran besar untuk Malaysia di kejohanan Asia?
Sebab kita baru turun ranking daripada Premier League to Division 1. So cabaran untuk naik balik ke Premier League lah. So tahun ni mungkin Filipina dan Singapore di Division 1. So dia orang pun nak pergi ke Premier League. Kazakhstan sama tak. So Filipina, Singapore, Kazakhstan di Division 1. So dia orang pun target untuk naik ke Premier League. So saya rasa mungkin Kazakhstan memberi cabaran yang lebih tough sikit lah.
Kita pernah berada di Premier League. Duke pun pernah beraksi dengan skuad kebangsaan dalam saingan bertaraf Premier League Zona Asia. Kita ada players, kita ada ramuan. Of course kita dah ada the head coach.
Bakal kita ada. Cuma program untuk build diorang sebab diorang pun sama macam saya. Start daripada sekolah. Pengetahuan knowledge rugby diorang daripada sekolah ke universiti dalam negara saja. So untuk matangkan player ni kita kena buka diorang punya view, like to look up, like tengok player ni pun sama juga, sizing semua. Tapi dia punya performance lain. Why? Because dia bukan pemain rugby di padang saja, di luar padang pun dia hidup sebagai atlet. So kau kena belajar untuk jaga badan, discipline and everything lah. Kalau kau nak performance. So performance is based on your preparation. Bukan sebab kau boleh lari laju, kau high performance. So how you prepare yourself. So benda-benda yang athletes ethos has to be implemented to the players. So I think the 6 months I will be working hard on that.
Berdasarkan pengalaman Duke sendiri, based on your experience, 6 bulan cukup untuk ubah budaya, change the culture?
Ubah mungkin, tapi awareness boleh. So bila diorang dah aware, saya patut benda ni, and then they keep doing it, somewhere they will click. Sama macam saya juga. Saya bukan belajar benda ni semua di universiti. All through experience. So daripada experience, daripada awareness, they will click because they want to play well. They all giving everything, 120% in the field. So why don't you do something outside of the field that gonna help you in the field?
Macam Duke sebutkan, you mentioned that you did not learn this dekat sekolah, dekat universiti, but dekat jalanan lah, in the streets. Bila mengenangkan kembali, I mean, your early life, your childhood, zaman muda Duke, pernah membayangkan tak yang akan jadi head coach?
Tak. Head coach tak.
Bukan head coach kelab tau, head coach negara.
That's why untuk national team, saya dapat main national team pun saya dah macam, sebab saya datang daripada background yang tak ada orang ada atletik nak pergi. Tapi saya pada kecil saya macam saya nak jadi atlet. Saya tengok atlet semua, tengok dia orang punya commercial. So saya pun macam best gua jadi macam, tapi tak pernah ada macam saya akan mewakili national team untuk ni. Kalau lepas start main rugby pun kalau saya dapat wakil national team, saya dah macam itu dah best. Tapi menjadi captain national team itu semua macam bonus of me pushing it harder. And becoming national team head coach now, it's another step up. That I think it's all like the domino effect of the right thing you do.
Sekarang ni saya nak bawa Malaysia, peminat-peminat sukan tanah air ni lebih mengenali siapa head coach baru skuad kebangsaan kita. I mean, Duke pernah sebutkan bahawa your childhood zaman kanak-kanak Duke bukan mudah. Walaupun dalam kalangan keluarga yang sangat menyayangi antara satu sama lain, a loving family, but the word that you use was miserable, sengsara. Sengsara kenapa Duke?
So macam bro tengok saya pun dah nampak saya bukan nampak macam orang Malaysia. So daripada kecil lagi saya ada macam perbezaan dengan kawan-kawan. So kawan-kawan saya semua macam 4 feet dan datang dekat saya 5 feet 6. So selalu ditepikan. So and then saya sebab masih muda, saya nak mingle dengan kawan-kawan saya. So saya akan buat semua anything to fit into the circle.
The crowd lah.
Yeah. So kalau diorang keluar ponteng sekolah, saya pun akan follow semua. Tapi saya senang dicam sebab saya yang paling tinggi, saya yang paling beza. Dan saya selalu akan kena like get caught. So every time when I was young, they keep pointing fingers at me like he's the problem. This is the boy.
Culprit
Yeah,
dia
this is the
punca
culprit. Dia punca. And I'm tall. Even I'm 10 years old, but I looks like 17. So they all think I am the one leading these young boys and do stuff. But at that time, I don't know how to explain that to them too. So I always vulnerable, why am I different than everybody? Why am I not fitting in? And that was like very painful. At childhood, it's like very traumatized for me. But at the same time, I know that I am different than everybody. So I want something different than everybody. So every time when they do something, I try something new. Like everybody focus on the school and everything. I'm in at sports. In the school, I was like very athletic, like every time winning gold medals and everything, every sports. So I'm always try something different. And at some point it works out. At 19 years old, I found rugby. Before that, my way is going everywhere. And I found rugby. Baru saya jumpa jalan sebagai circle saya lain. Pemain-pemain rugby selalunya diorang dah habis universiti, ada yang doktor ni semua. When I'm with them, my mindset also jadi lain. Saya macam nanti saya grow up, saya nak jadi macam diorang ni lah. Ada career in life. Bukan macam just go with flow. So I focus on building my discipline, learn how to like carry myself in public. When I'm representing national team, how do I supposed to carry myself in public? And even some of my media friends teach me like, bro, I think you need to start reading book. So it will helps you to, like when you speak and everything, because as you grow and if you, the interviews and all, you still like talk like a young boy and you need to learn how to speak and everything. So all that's collective good, like from 19 years old. And even before that, all the knowledge is just collective good and it's happens to be Duke Christian today.
Duke sebutkan sebelum jumpa rugby tu, laluan hidup tu bercelaru. You don't know which way you're going to go. I read in an article that you used to get into a lot of fights as well. Selalu bergaduh juga, betul?
Sebab masa kecil-kecil dia orang panggil saya negro. So saya tak suka orang panggil saya negro sebab dia bezakan saya dengan orang. So kalau orang panggil saya negro, saya tumbuh je. So that age, I'm just got angry. So saya tak tahu how to control everything. And I'm big, so I can just go and smash him. But after the rugby and all, it's teach me how to align my anger to somewhere else, these sports. And lifestyle change. That's why I'm telling the parents, if your son is like very aggressive or anything, put him in a sports like this, BJJ, rugby.
Channel the energy angle.
So he can channel his aggressiveness somewhere better that can help him grow.
I'm sorry it's painful to talk about your childhood because it's not easy. But bergaduh tu betul sampai masuk pusat pemulihan akhlak?
Yes, 15 years old saya masuk di
Pokok Sena.
Itu sebab kes gaduh di sekolah, and then I think dia jatuh, dia broke his arm or something.
Because he name call you lah.
Because I was, so it's easy to spot. Like, so it's like 5 of us, and in the bus, the fight happened.
Gaduh dalam bus?
Dalam bus. Habis sekolah balik. And I was the one in the front lah. So it's, and then the case is like the parents, I think they launched a report or something. And after that, they sent me for 1 month. I stayed there for 1 year, 1 month in Cubaan Akhlak di pusat Pokok.
Macam mana Duke dalam pusat pemulihan akhlak tu setahun tu?
Bro, to be honest, the first 1 month I was struggling because that's my first time away from my family. Tak pernah, sebab walaupun nak buat jahat, nak jadi gangster apa semua keluar, bila taken away from family, taken away from everything, hati tu, dia pegang gate tu menangis hari-hari. And around 1-2 weeks, and then after that I started to slowly adapt. And I actually learn a lot of stuff, like sebelum tu saya tak pandai buat bersukan, tapi saya tak pandai dalam kemahiran hidup, like cat ke anything. Dalam tu dia orang mengajar benda tu, di situ saya belajar banyak benda, macam tiap morning ada kawat. So bangun pagi kena kawat, and saya akan jadi lead the kawat. So di situ the mindset of leadership saya dah boleh boleh jadi leader dalam kawat ni. So the pegawai kat situ disuruh saya bawa, sebab suara saya ni, dia suruh saya lead the kawat. So saya akan setiap pagi saya akan lead the kawat dalam 2-3 jam setiap hari. So kat situ ada juga pemulihan jadi untuk saya yang, so setiap petang kita orang akan main bola. Pegawai-pegawai kat situ motivate saya macam, nanti yang keluar, nanti yang pergi main bola. Aku ingat kau ada bakat ni. And so I tried everything, and I had my good people around me that motivate me all the time. Like, hey, I think you have this, try this. And I just, without question, I just try. And some work, some doesn't work, but everything I learn something and take it for the next step of my life.
Ada rasa macam hikmah tak, a blessing tak masuk pusat pemulihan akhlak tu?
I think everything happened in my life is a blessing, bro. I never failed in anything because saya dalam cubaan akhlak, dalam Pokok Sena, and then lepas keluar daripada Pokok Sena banyak benda berjadi, and then bapa saya hantar saya balik ke KL, dia bagi RM50 dan satu bag ni dia hantar saya pergi KL. Kita jangan duduk di Sungai Petani lagi sebab dah terlalu banyak ni masalah.
Nama Duke tu famous kat situ?
Bukan, time tu bukan Duke, time tu Adigun.
Adigun. I think one of your nicknames, you tak berapa suka mungkin Adigun,
ada
Cepita.
Adigun, ada Cepita, ada Panjang. Dalam Pokok Sena dia orang panggil saya Panjang. Lepas tu pergi saya main bola di Perlis. Di situ dia orang panggil saya Cepita. Lepas tu datang main rugby, dia orang panggil saya Dugro first.
Yes.
And then went to Japan, that's where they started to call me Duke.
So kat KL duduk dengan siapa?
Sekarang?
Masa lepas Pokok Sena tu lah.
Lepas Pokok Sena,
habis keluar pada pusat pemulihan akhlak, your father send you
got in a problem again.
Okay.
And then he sent me, it's like no more in Sungai Petani, balik pergi. So dia ada kawan dia kerja dekat ada company dekat Sungai Besi. So dia kata, kawan saya ada company di Sungai Besi, kau pergi kerja di KL. Saya pun macam okay lah, dah banyak masalah sini, keluar. Datang KL, kawan dia datang ambil saya, dia bawa saya, baru saya sedar tu bukan company, besi buruk. Scrapyard. So 3 tahun saya bekerja di besi buruk di sana. Sebab saya pun nak bantu family. So daripada kecil, satu benda yang selamatkan saya daripada semua kegiatan yang masalah ni, satu family. Sebab mak saya selalu macam, don't let us down, don't do this because you easily, so she always tell me like, you easily spot. So I know you want to be with your friends, but your friends choosing to go and do stuff, and you want to help them, and now you're easily spot. And none of them get caught but you. So you think of it. So that things like always linger in my head. So when I come to the besi buruk, first it broke my heart. Like, finally I am end up in the besi buruk.
Kena scam.
Kena scam.
Tough tak kerja dalam apa scrapyard tu ataupun?
So tiap pagi diorang akan pergi kutip semua plastik, semua daripada sampah apa semua. So diorang akan satu lori tan akan datang, diorang akan buang dekat satu tempat. So kerja saya kena kutip bezakan plastik tu, sebab plastik dia ada banyak material. So saya kena bezakan setiap plastik according to his own. So dalam sampah tu, sampah lah. So kita akan semua busu, pakai glove pun, glove kain, so tangan pun akan ni. That was my life for 3 years.
Sekolah juga time tu?
Tak
sekolah
form 3 dah habis sekolah. And gaji 800, saya kerja situ 3 tahun. Lepas tu form 5, form 6, 15, 16, 17 saya kerja situ. And then kakak sulung saya dah nak kahwin. So dia salah satu income for the family. Lepas dia kahwin, income dah kurang, saya punya gaji pun tak cukup. So back then kalau kita nak pergi ke Singapore ke apa ke, kena ada SPM, at least SPM. So then I told my mom like, okay lah, I just go to Singapore, maybe I find better job so I can support the family. Then I balik SP, saya berhenti kerja ke Sungai Besi Buruk, balik SP buat July paper SPM. Time tengah buat July paper tu, saya terjumpa dengan kawan yang saya main rugby time form 1.
Okay.
Lepas tu dia macam, ish, kau besar, kau masih boleh berlari ke? Saya kata, boleh.
Tadi umur 17 lah, 18?
Umur 17. So dia macam, kau kalau boleh lari, saya nak kau main sukma untuk Penang. Saya kata, saya tengah cari kerja. Kalau ada kerja, saya akan main. So bapak dia macam ada orang, macam orang besar dekat Bukit Mentajam. So dia pergi cari satu kerja dekat pejabat peguam. And saya masuk kerja situ, start main rugby di BM Rhino. So di situlah start saya punya
career rugby lah. So umur 19 ke KL balik dengan Cobra?
So umur saya main di 17,
2 tahun.
minggu, 17 and itu dah ending of 17 lah, dah masuk 18. Saya masuk BM Rhino dalam 6 bulan, saya dapat call up for under 19. Saya cakap dengan coach, saya baru start main, saya tak pandai, position pun tak pandai. Dia kata tak apa, you just come, I teach you. Coach Naharudin Otman. Lepas tu saya datang, time tu saya first datang ke Kuala Lumpur balik, ke Petaling ke Club Cobra. Tapi time tu saya under 19 punya national team. Tengah training dengan national team under the camp, one of the Cobra members saw me and then he offered like, bro, if you want to play rugby, if you want to continue play rugby, come to Cobra. We can get you a job here and then you play rugby with us. So time tu saya pun not sure I want to move to KL or not. So saya beritahu dekat family, dia orang, my mom always like, if you're happy and it's not illegal, go ahead. So saya macam okay lah. So ini maybe my next chance untuk try something in KL. Balik SP pun, balik BM pun, nothing much. So saya berhenti kerja peguam, pejabat peguam tu, saya beritahu dekat coach, saya kata saya nak move to KL balik. Then saya datang join Cobra di 2007.
Memang because of your height, disebabkan ketinggian you, memang you always in the forward line.
When I first start, I was a bit chubby, but tall but chubby. So I started at forward. And then lepas 2-3 tahun bermain rugby dan very active, saya lose weight. Then saya start main backs. So ada tournament untuk national team, saya main backs. So saya main backs and forwards. And then bila saya pergi professional, memang forwards.
So dekat Cobra pun kerja juga jadi bartender?
Saya kerja di bartender, jadi office boy.
Semua benda lah. Berapa je gaji? Besides allowances playing for Cobra, berapa je gaji yang you buat kerja-kerja ni? Sebab you have to support a family lagi.
Yes. So gaji saya 900 di bar, kerja bar. Tapi timing saya masuk pun ikut lepas training, masuk pukul 9, habis pukul 12. Tapi diorang just nak bantu saya. And then the office boy job is like just kalau ada apa-apa nak hantar, so saya hantar, tu je. So gaji saya untuk di bar tu 900 sebulan.
Crazy lah, gila lah.
But at that time, I at least that because the mentality saya tak habis sekolah, SPM pun tak berapa ni, so I'm not deserve to. So saya punya mentality
tak rasa entitled untuk dapat lebih banyak.
Tak rasa entitled, so saya macam the imposter syndrome. So I'm not qualified. So 900 pun 900 lah. And at that time I was more enjoy playing rugby and at least this 900 that I can support my family, so I'm happy with that.
At what age or at what point yang bila start main rugby tu yang you rasa I'm good at this, saya betul-betul bagus sebagai seorang pemain rugby ni? Bila momen tu datang?
From the beginning, because bila saya masuk Cobra, saya nampak pemain-pemain Cobra yang bagus macam saya, Ashraf, Gaby, Blacks and all. Saya nak jadi macam diorang. Diorang pun bukan dapat banyak apa, tapi peluang diorang dapat tu banyak, macam masuk universiti, masuk bank. So saya macam, kalau saya main bagus, mungkin saya pun akan dapat peluang-peluang macam ni. So that was so saya macam tanya dekat pemain-pemain yang doing better than me. I ask them like, how can I do? Some of them give good ideas. Some of them just mock, tell me to eat 20 eggs every day and everything. But I just take in. I'm like, started to collecting money. Like, how can I eat 20 eggs, man? I cannot afford like this and that. But it's all like by asking, being curious, and having the desire that I want to be better than what I am today. That's all. I don't set the standard like I want to be a professional player or I want to be a national team athlete. I just set the standard like I want to be better than now.
Bila masa terbayang yang you akan bermain rugby bukan saja di tanah air tetapi di luar?
Actually tak pernah, bro. Apa yang saya pernah bayang, saya bayang macam saya di-interview oleh banyak media. Sebab itu yang saya nampak di TV semua bila player bola ke apa ke, bila dia interview by
reporter
ramai
datang.
media. Itu yang saya bayangkan. Saya tak bayangkan how jauh untuk main rugby apa semua. So saya pernah cakap dengan kakak saya, time tu saya baru je main rugby. One day they will be calling me like, hey Duke, we want to interview you. Do you free for this? And my sister told me like, kau ni belaga. And then there's a time that happened and I told her like, remember I told you? But I don't know that it's going to happen. I was just bragging with her. And she was just like, oh, kau ni belaga. And then like, I remember that and I told her like, hey, remember I was telling you? It's like actually happening now. So those are I think it's like somehow you manifesting like what you want. And you believe that one day I will have this and it's just...
Ingat tak the first moment yang reporters datang interview you?
Yes, ingat. I think it's from Malay Mail, Izzah.
Izzah.
Yeah, so she's the first one.
Izzah Mio Idris.
Yeah.
My senior.
She interviewed me for national team. I was playing for national team.
Under 19 time tu?
No.
Dah senior?
Senior team. And she asked me like, how do you feel playing for national team? Sebelum ni main club ni untuk national team. I don't know what did I say, but I was so nervous. Yeah. But that's my first time they're coming out in Malay Mail newspaper.
I have to ask her for that article lah. Tunjuk balik. So Duke, daripada pengembaraan bersama dengan Bukit Mentajam Rhinos ke Cobra, squad bawah 19 tahun dan ke senior, macam mana perjalanan ke Jepun tu terjadi? I know one of the reasons is because of Mark
Lee, yeah. So I think he's the main reason. Sebab saya time tu tengah main di Malaysia. And dia dah main di Japan. Lepas tu dia nak main untuk Malaysia. Sebab dia lahir di Malaysia. So dia balik Malaysia and we guys are roomies.
Okay.
So kita orang pergi training, come back. Dia macam just casually cakap macam, bro, you should try to play professional, bro. You're a good player. Time tu saya pun macam gaji baru 900 apa semua. Saya kata, bro, if I had a chance to go, I have nothing to lose, I will go.
Memang tak ada ragu-ragu, tak ada reservation lah. Kalau ada peluang tu datang,
saya akan ambil.
Okay.
So time tu saya bayang macam, kalau dapat main di Japan apa semua. So sebelum tu main di Japan is too far to even dream. So bagi saya macam main untuk national team is like high enough already untuk pemain Malaysia. So sebelum tu tak ada orang yang break the ice pergi professional apa semua daripada Malaysia. Mark Lee, we can take Mark Lee, but Mark Lee 3 tahun dia dah migrate to New Zealand. So from there dia punya culture lain. So di Malaysia tak ada orang yang grow up in Malaysia and pergi professional apa semua. So kita orang punya standard pun limitation dah kat situ.
Sebab tak tahu nak pergi mana, tak tahu macam mana nak ke situ.
Macam mana boleh ke atau diorang even take us or not, itu semua kita tak tahu apa pun. So when Mark Lee cakap, saya macam, is that possible? And dia macam, yes, you can try. I give you my agent punya contact. You try through my agent. And then dia bagi agent dia punya contact. email dia. Saya tak ada time tu tak hati hantar email. So saya balik lepas tournament semua, saya balik ke Cobra. Saya minta tolong dekat one of the Pakistan who working in Cobra. Saya minta tolong dia. Dia yang tolong saya buat Facebook account. Lepas tu dia yang tolong buat saya email account. Nama pun Danish V apa the Yahoo account. And then through the Yahoo account saya start contacting the agent. So I just type and tell him that I was interested to play, and then dia minta untuk footage. Lepas tu saya minta dekat kawan-kawan kalau ada orang footage yang saya main. Ada seorang pemain di Cobra, dia bantu saya ambil footage daripada YouTube, masukkan dalam disk. Dia bagi saya. Nak hantar disk tu pun saya tak erti macam mana nak hantar dekat dia. Lepas tu kawan saya yang bantu saya untuk hantar. And disk tu dia hantar dekat few clubs. Di Yamaha, Toshiba dengan Toyota Shoki 3 club. Lepas tu Yamaha panggil saya untuk trial 2 minggu. Sebab time tu Yamaha pun tengah cari second row. Tapi at that time I was playing backs in Malaysia. So they call me pergi sana untuk trials. Dia orang buat macam strength test, speed test, and running speed and conditioning, fitness test. Saya fail semua. I fail all, but I'm pushing hard, and they see me wanted one. So the coach offer me, okay, I give you cheap contract, and if you perform next year, I will give you a proper contract. And then saya pun macam okay, I'll take it. Sebab nothing to lose. The only problem is I have to shift to Japan lah. So I come back home. I told my mom like I get another opportunity and to a new club, and I need to go to Japan and play in Japan. And my parents, as usual, they're like, if you're happy, it's not illegal, go do it. And
dua perkara lah. Happy and not illegal.
It's not illegal. Just go and do it. And so they got that. Even though a lot of my relatives, they're like, bro, you can't even speak proper English. How are you gonna speak Japanese? I know that arigato and konnichiwa, and I don't know which one is thank you, which one is good morning. But I'm like, it's okay lah. If I'm gonna just go and try, they're not gonna murder me if I don't play well. They're gonna send me back. Nothing to lose. Just go and try lah. So I just go with. And the support from the fans, like Malaysian, some of them, we play together, Azhar. He even told me like, bro, you go, but don't come back halfway. If you come back halfway, aku akan langgar kalau motor kereta aku. Okay. So the support, the well wish from the penyokong, that was keeps me going. Even like I got homesick. That's because I'm Indian background. My food has to be well cooked.
Kena ada spices.
Rempah-rempah
kena ada.
Yeah. Lepas tu have to be well done. So go there, sashimi and things. So that was like a bit hard for me to adapt. But at that time I was in the do or die moment. So I'm like, whatever it is, I'm going to just go for it. Like this 1 year, I'm going to push out. And that first year, bro, I was playing a top tier rugby in Malaysia, national team, 7s, 15s. I go to Japan, I don't even last 10 minutes in the game. Couldn't last. Sebab dia orang punya pace selalu laju. I was panic. My lower back started to hurt because I'm running everywhere. My positioning was not there. Couldn't even last 10 minutes. They have to take me out.
Disaster lah first appearance.
Disaster. That's like after 6 months of training with Japan. I'm still could not adapt. But the good part is every morning 5:30 I will be in the gym, like pushing hard. I got like 4 sessions of training every day. And it took me 1 year, 4 months to actually understand and adapt. So I trained 1 year, 1 month in Japan, 3 months in South Africa.
Dihantar you ke sana.
So 3 months in South Africa, that's where my turning point happened. I started to see. Before this, every time my coach tell me to do, I try hard to do that instead of do what I'm my advantage of. So I can run, I can jump high, high ball all I can catch. But I didn't do any of that. I'm trying to impress the coach and try to do what he told me to do, and try to copy the players who playing well, try to play like them. But every players are unique. They have their unique strength and advantage. And when I'm in South Africa, that's what I learned. Like one of the coach, Francis, his name, he told me like, Duke, they sign you 1 year or 6 months. They sign you because you have your own unique skills. You need to focus on building that instead of trying to impress. Because through your story, I understand you're trying to impress your coach, so you get another contract. But you won't last if you do that. But work on what is your advantage. You will impress your coach, you will impress everybody. And that's just switched my, I'm like, yes, the whole time I've been trying to impress my coach by doing, and he never impressed. He's always angry at me. And you know what? I'm going to go back. I'm going to just do what I'm good at. If you like me, you can keep me. If you don't like me, send me back home, because this is all I got. I go back. I started to training again. And then the preseason started to training. First game I started. Second game started. And then for last 8 years, I've never been in the bench. Always starting member and full game. So it's always I just keep working on my advantage. Like what am I doing? And Yamaha has to come up with a special play for me. So I will be playing forwards. But in a general play, I was standing where the wingers supposed to be. So that's become our Yamaha's power play.
So the play was created especially for you.
Yeah.
Apa perasaan dia, Duke?
Oh, that was they call called Duke.
The play is Duke.
Yeah, it's called PP Duke. So PP is like they're gonna cross kick and I'm gonna chase that ball. And that was very dangerous move for Yamaha that every team in Japan has to study to defend that move. So every time I'm moving out, the defender wingers will be like shouting to their teammates like Krishnan move. So Duke Krishnan, so they always call the last name. They're like, watch the Krishnan. So that one has become as one of the things that I will remember for a while.
Okay. Jadi dihantar berlatih ke Afrika Selatan itulah yang membuatkan trial 2 minggu, ujian 2 minggu, jadi setahun jadi 9 tahun.
9 tahun di Japan.
Macam mana kehidupan 9 tahun di Jepun?
Different bro. I think I learned a lot through Japanese.
Boleh cakap lah?
Boleh cakap.
Fasih?
Fasih tu tak lah. Kalau takkan lost lah di Japan.
Tekak okay, dah boleh adapt lah. 9 tahun, sushi semua okay?
Oh, sekarang saya rindu makanan Japanese pula. Macam tiap-tiap tahun nak pergi.
Macam balik kampung lah.
Macam balik kampung lah.
So in general, the 9 years tu macam mana pengalaman dia?
I think it's like a dream life, I would say. Sebab other times saya macam, why am I deserve all this? Sebab life from nothing to more than what I dream. Like what I like dreaming of want. Macam being inspired by all these athletes all ada. Tapi I have set the limit that saya tak habis sekolah. I'm always in the sekolah jahat and all. So I won't be capable of having a lavish lifestyle or better lifestyle, like improvement lifestyle. I don't know what you call it.
You tak rasa you deserve dapat that kind of life?
Push myself to get anything. And I don't see myself in this. I always see like I will be working somewhere and doing somewhere. But I know that I want to be somebody. That like I don't want to be nothing. So when it comes to national team, when it comes to anything, I take it as like, oh, this is bigger than me. It's not only me, it's representing the whole nation. This is for Malaysia. So that gives me a kind of a superpower that I'm not doing for me. So the Dugro is not the Dineshwaran. So Dugro is different guy. He's a national athlete. He's the performer. And Duke too. Dineshwaran is very low self-esteem. He don't think he could do it. Because I've been observing things like everybody like, oh, if you don't finish school, you won't be successful. You cannot do this, you cannot do that. So the limitation I've set. Then all this daripada Pokosana, the Besiburo, the Cobra, Japan, Penang, all this has broken that always been breaking that limitation belief that no, it doesn't look like that, because people yang ada dekat situ bukan semua orang finish school and everything, but they push, they get better, they learn. So all I need to do is like be willing to learn. You know, if I'm enjoy learning, I will keep growing. So that's my mindset now.
I'm curious, saya tertanya, you beraksi untuk dua pasukan di Jepun, Jubilo and then Red Dolphin.
Hino, yeah.
Yeah. Macam mana boleh berpindah kelab?
So Hino is actually my retirement plan.
Oh, okay.
So lepas 6 tahun, and then there's a small misunderstanding with Yamaha. I broke my arm, and my manager talked something very professional. So he say like, hey,
Teruk patah, sorry.
So I broke my arm into 5 pieces.
That's the worst injury.
That will be hard to recover. Sebab kalau tulang macam ni dia patah, dia sambung balik. Kalau dia patah, lepas tu dia patah dua, dia jadi macam susah nak recover. One part will be hard to recover.
Masa patah tangan tu macam mana boleh patah?
So we challenge. So we have a box kick. Box kick is like they will kick the ball high and I will challenge. So the other player is challenging too. And we both challenge, and I challenge straight like this and he challenged with the knee up. So his knee hit my arm when we both are in high speed. So we just like clash, and his knee hit my arm and just broke it.
Adakah itu kesakitan yang paling sakit pernah you rasa? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Paling sakit, you mean like physically pain?
Yeah.
Physically pain, I think, maybe patah tangan was the worst physical pain. But not lying, bro, I was so proud when I broke my arm.
Better scar lah.
Yeah, it's like a battlefield scar. You are tough. And even the friends were like, they're like, bro, you walked out from the field after you broke up, because normally they will carry it out. And that's like a very
ni macam you punya
shaming for the
macam
players.
Kobe Bryant moment lah.
You have to walk out from the field and everything. So I walked out. So after the game, we were talking about that instead of broken arm, because breaking arms and concussions and it's all like part of the sports. So we don't see it like wow, this happened, unless it's a career-ending injuries. So my manager started to talking about contract. During my downtime, he started talking about the contract. You have 1 more year. You should do this. You should do that. And that's like give me the like, oh, this is all meaning business. For them, if I'm not perform, it's not enough.
Dia ada rasa macam tu lah.
Yeah, I ada rasa macam tu. So I'm like, I'm gonna recover this and I will come back playing. And I didn't miss anything. Because I got injured semi-final. And then final, I missed the final. Balik Malaysia, operate the KPJ. And then 7 months of recovery and I get back to play. So I didn't miss the starting of the season or anything. And I played better than before
injury.
During the injury, I educated myself about the recovery, rehab, the food that helped me to recover faster, everything. So much of like the previous 5 years, I've been just following what they tell me to do, but I didn't learn what it does to me, my body. But the injury during the 7 months, I learned a lot about what are the food help me get stronger. What are the food, like what is my routine should be, build my routine. And all that helps me to grow even stronger than the 7 months helped me grow even stronger than the 5 years of training and playing. So after that, during the 1 year, I'm already planning of like, okay, with Yamaha, the contract was good, but it's not like as special.
Okay.
So I need to focus on my retirement because this is all business for them. Once I'm not performing well, they will cut me off and I'm done. So what can I do? So I'm started to looking for stock agents who can get me good contracts. And one of my agent, he come back with Hino's offer. Hino's offer is 3 years contract with good money. So I'm like, okay. When I moved to Hino, that's where the retirement is like push me more because The standard and the discipline, the professionalism that I met in Yamaha, which is top 5 team in Japan, not in Hino. Hino is like a bottom 2, so they are growing, so they're still learning. So that's where I saw the gap. We always think like Japanese, everybody's disciplined. No, they still have that.
Ada perbezaan dia juga lah.
So that's where I saw the gap of like, oh, it's not like, oh, they are Japanese, they are disciplined. It's where they are. And through the experience, they get better and get better. And that can happen to Malaysia too. It's not about where we're starting, it's about where we are, want to go.
You akui bahawa standard antara Hino dan juga Yamaha tu jauh berbeza. Jadi pertemuan dengan klub lama tu, was it interesting?
Oh yeah,
over the course of 3 years?
Angry too. And I got red carded.
Yes, saya nak ke sana. I was going there.
I got red carded on that game because I want to show them that.
Ni tahun ke berapa?
First year.
First year dengan Hino, jumpa balik Yamaha, red card tu.
Yeah, red card. But I didn't intentionally want to injure him or not, but I was so aggressive. Just want to clear the ruck and like headbutt anything dangerous play in rugby, you are straight to red. And my head hits his neck, so it's like very dangerous play. And straight away red card. And
that is your one and only red card lah.
That's I got 2 red card in with you know. So that's how mentally I was not well in you know. We had a very hard time in it. It's harder than my childhood.
Oh.
Because now you know, when I was childhood, I don't know what is the low standard, high standard. Now I know, so mentally I was struggling like this is not the standard that I want to stay. Bro, but the money, the house, the lifestyle, I was riding bicycle in Yamaha. Here I was driving a fancy car and everything.
You're the superstar lah.
Yeah, there is like I'm already like Duke Christian already. But not happy. So that's where I'm like, it's not like the money or whatever you have, it's the standard that you keep, the progress. In Yamaha, I was keep getting better. And I was happy. 6 years just passed by. In Hino, 3 years. First year, I'm like, I feel like too long already. I'm like, man, every day I'm like, okay, one more day, 1 more year, 2 more year. And then COVID come and the tournament got cancelled. But I finished my 3 years. After the 3 years, I told my agent, like, I think I'm done in Japan. I want to go somewhere else. And I plan to go to England or France to play there. But my agent, somehow she found in US. So I'm like, okay, I'll take it. So I come back to Malaysia to keep fit. I play with Putrajaya, play the Pelagung.
Menang.
And then I fly to US and played in US.
We close that chapter on Japan lah. MLR with Chicago Hounds. What was that experience like? Pengalaman di US tu macam mana?
So when so now I'm already pampered in Japan. You know, like everything taken care, house, car payment, everything is taken care by my club and my agent. Income tax taken care by my agent and everything. Go to USA, it's survival mode. Everything you have to do it on your own. You know it or you don't know. So we have a manager and they will manage the team only, not individual players. And at that time, Chicago Hounds just launched the club. So I was pioneer. So they still figuring out what to do. And things was rough lah when I was there. And it was cold. Chicago get very cold. During cold, it's like the snow is up to your knee, and the roads are slippery, windy. And our house that they booked for us is they call small village. So Chicago is like a high in shooting crime, and small village is the high in Chicago.
Okay, the highest crime statistic kat situ lah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of Mexican with no paper, they run away, they hide there. So there's a lot of that neighborhood. So a lot of shootings. My first 2 weeks, I was just at night, just come out, walk around, because I don't know where am I at. So I'm just like want to enjoy the USA. And you know, we always watch
Dalam benda kat
UPS,
movies,
UPS, the bus and everything in the movie, and now you're
kat depan mata.
and you're like, wow, this is like in the movie. And I was just walking around, I don't know the neighborhood, and then the boys tell me like, bro, you cannot go out walk alone at night because here, lucky it's winter, so not much crime. You wait for the summer come. And I'm like, okay. And I didn't take it that much. I'm like, okay, it's going to be shooting somewhere and all. 2 weeks, I heard the pop sounds, like 2-3 pops. And the boys run inside my apartment. And they ask, like, did you hear the
Gunshot.
the pop sounds? And then I'm like, yes. But I'm like Malaysian now. So if you pop sound, maybe mercun or something, motorbike. So I'm like, just chill, nothing. I was just cooking. And from my house, there's a window that you can see down. And then like, they're shooting outside. I'm like, what? And we run outside and take a look. There's actually like one guy get caught and the other guy just shoots up to divert the police. So the shootings are like very common it's like an accident in Malaysia, like motorbike accident. Everywhere you can see
Tapi kat sana
shootings.
tembak-menembak ah.
Tembak-menembak. Husband and wife shootings, neighbors shooting each other. So it's always a shooting problem. Unless somebody die, the police will not come. If just shooting, the police will not come. If somebody die, then they will show up. Because there is like, if nobody die, it's waste of time to go and...
Yeah. I have a ton of questions. Ada banyak lagi soalan, but I know we press for time. Of course about Duke Performance Empire, meeting your wife, becoming a girl dad. I'm a girl dad myself. I have 2 girls. Just a bit post-retirement, what's life like? Hidupan selepas bersara, yeah.
The one thing, like I say, like everything I do, I want to do it on my own. Like the athletes, we need to understand that we are very advantaged by the ethos, our athlete principles. You know, we can challenge many things using the same mentality what you use in the field or in your arena. You can be a bicycle athlete, you can be rugby, you can be football, anybody. They have taught us how to be disciplined and push ourselves to get something. And you have done that physically. Now all you need to do that is you need to do that mentally. And I learned that in last 2 years. Like, you know, it's same like rugby, but it's a different game for parenthood and business life, everything. It's just like rugby, it's different. Like you're going to go in there, you're going to get scolded, you're going to get slapped in your head, you're going to learn. You're going to learn, you're going to set a benchmark, achieve the benchmark, set another benchmark, achieve that. Just like in rugby. So the transformation it's been exciting, one after another. There's a failure. This year, I'm lost badly in Piala Agung. And last 4 years, I've been winning. We celebrate and go. This 1 year of lost, I learned a lot of stuff that I'm not doing right. My preparation, my coaching methods. And it helps me to move to my next career for national team. I'm like, I need to do this. Like, this is non-negotiable. I have to prepare well. I need to coach them in a way that they can understand and execute. So I think through failures, we can learn a lot like as an athlete. Yeah.
Duke, last question. Sebab you mentioned that Dineshwaran Krishnan dan Duke atau Duke Guru adalah 2 individu yang berbeza.
Yeah.
So we've been conversing, kita berbicara selama 60 minit ni.
Yeah.
Siapa yang duduk di kerusi ni hari ni?
Duke Krishnan.
Duke Krishnan.
Yeah.
Dineshwaran?
Dineshwaran
ataupun
normally
adakah Dineshwaran dan Duke Krishnan ni individu yang dah menjadi satu?
I'm struggling untuk jadikan satu. Tapi saya rasa macam Dineshwaran adalah saya yang mau jadi Duke Krishnan. So bila ada Duke Krishnan, bila saya pergi mana-mana saya macam jadi selalu rasa Duke Krishnan. So Dineshwaran tu is just happy that he have become Duke Krishnan.
Jadi you lahir sebagai Dineshwaran Krishnan dan sekarang ni you menjalani kehidupan sebagai Duke Krishnan.
I carry Duke Krishnan.
Duke, coach, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Saya tak sangka hari ini saya akan terbuka minda, terbuka hati mendengar satu kisah yang cukup luar biasa. Just another chapter in your career. And of course, everybody dekat Astro and of course the Bangmed show wish you all the best with the national team.
Thank you.
Looking forward to see what you do next.
Yes,
Okay.
excited.